Cousins. Nobody's talking about this, but they should be. Because what just happened between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj is bigger, darker, and way more personal than anyone expected. If you thought their feud was over, wait until you hear this. What started as a few messy tweets has reportedly turned into one of the most explosive celebrity leaks of 2025. So don't scroll away. Watch this entire clip till the end, because what's coming out tonight could end careers. It all started just hours after Cardi B dropped her new album, Am I the Drama? A project that fans say finally cemented her comeback. Within minutes of its release, X, formerly Twitter, exploded. Stan accounts began comparing her streaming numbers to Nicki Minaj's Pink Friday 2, and that's when things spiraled. Nicki's fans accused Cardi of buying streams, while Cardi's fans fired back, calling Nicki washed. The back and forth turned toxic fast. Then came the first shot, a tweet from Cardi's now deleted account that read, "You can't talk about my numbers when your label trying to drop you next quarter." Cousins, fans immediately knew who that was about. Minutes later, Nicki Minaj fired back with a cryptic post. "Imagine leaking old stories to stay relevant. You'll never be me." The tension was electric, but nobody was ready for what would drop next. Because just hours later, a leaked video began circulating online. A blurry, low-quality clip showing what appeared to be Nicki Minaj in her dressing room, looking disoriented, surrounded by bottles and prescription medication. The caption read, "This is who y'all call queen." And while Cardi never directly claimed responsibility, multiple blogs reported that the clip was leaked from a burner account connected to her team. Social media lost its mind. Within an hour, hashtags like Nicki Minaj addicted and Cardi B exposed her were trending worldwide. But the reaction wasn't just messy, it was nuclear. Nicki's fans accused Cardi of crossing the line, while others said the clip proved what everyone's been whispering for years. Still, there was one thing everyone agreed on. The footage looked real. Too real. Bloggers started digging, and that's when whispers about Nicki's label troubles resurfaced. Anonymous industry insiders told the Neighborhood Talk that Republic Records had paused negotiations with Nicki over ongoing erratic behavior. One alleged source even claimed, "Nicki's been missing meetings, missing deadlines. Her team is worried." And guess who fans think leaked that info? Cardi's people. Cardi, meanwhile, stayed quiet. Too quiet. Instead, she started liking cryptic posts, including one that read, "The truth always come out when you least expect it." Fans took that as a confirmation that she was behind the leak. By nightfall, one insider from Gossip of the City claimed Cardi told her team, "I told them not to play with me. They wanted smoke. I gave them fire." Then, a shocking twist. An audio clip began circulating, allegedly of Nicki on the phone with a friend, sobbing and saying, "They're trying to ruin me. My own people turned on me." The clip hasn't been verified, but the timing couldn't be worse. By morning, several major blogs were reporting that Nicki's label had indeed suspended upcoming promotional plans for her next single. The streets of X turned into chaos. One user wrote, "Cardi didn't just win the beef, she buried it." Another added, "Nicki's empire crumbling in real time." And when Nicki finally reappeared online, she posted one chilling message. "Demons don't win in the end, but cousins?" Here's where it gets darker, because multiple outlets are now claiming there's a part 2 to that leaked video, and it's even worse. Cardi's camp reportedly has more footage, and they're debating whether to release it. One insider posted, "If she drops the next clip, there's no coming back from it." As fans flood both their comment sections with wild theories, the industry is whispering something even more disturbing, that this leak might not have come from Cardi herself, but from someone inside Nicki's own team trying to sabotage her for good. And cousins, that's where things get truly suspicious. Because late last night, a private message leaked between a Republic Records executive and a blogger, hinting that someone close to Nicki was sharing sensitive content. The name was redacted, but the timing aligns perfectly with the video drop. So what's really going on here? Did Cardi B finally get revenge and expose the truth? or is someone else playing both sides in this ongoing war? Either way, this feud just entered a dangerous new chapter. And trust me, what's coming next will leave you speechless. Stay tuned, cousins, because what you're about to hear in Phase 2 will make you question everything you thought you knew about this beef. By sunrise, cousins, the internet was on fire. Blogs, gossip pages, and even verified journalists were posting updates every 5 minutes. But the wildest part wasn't just the video. It was the response from Nicki Minaj's own circle. Her longtime stylist, Terrence, suddenly went live, claiming, "Y'all don't even know the half of what's going on behind the scenes. Pray for her, that's all I'ma say." Within seconds, Pray for Nicki began trending, and people started speculating if the addiction rumors were real. Then TMZ dropped a bombshell. Nicki Minaj's team reportedly urging her to enter rehab after concerning video leak. According to their report, close friends were deeply concerned after seeing the clip and were pushing Nicki to take a step back from the spotlight. TMZ didn't confirm the clip's authenticity, but the damage was done. It felt like the entire world was watching a meltdown in real time. Meanwhile, Cardi's silence became louder. She didn't say a word, not in interviews, not in comments. But her new music video, released that same day, featured a scene where she smashed a pink crown into pieces. Fans caught the symbolism instantly. One wrote, "She really just ended the Queen of Rap visually." Another replied, "Cardi's trolling, but she ain't lying." But here's where things got darker. Because according to leaked DMs posted by Awa Pop Culture Snitch, Nicki's label reportedly froze her budget for future projects. The alleged message read, "They're waiting for her to clean up before they greenlight anything else." A second message claimed, "They're done covering her scandals." Cousins, if that's true, this could mean Nicki Minaj's empire might actually be collapsing from the inside. Fans started piecing together more clues. And then someone leaked a private WhatsApp chat allegedly between Nicki and one of her AR reps. In it, Nicki wrote, "They set me up. This wasn't random, it's revenge." That one line sent everyone into chaos. Revenge from who? Cardi? Her label? A friend? Nobody knew, but theories started flying. One shocking theory claimed the video wasn't leaked by Cardi at all, but by a former member of Nicki's team, someone she fired earlier this year. An insider from the Shade Room posted that the ex-employee had access to everything and was angry after being cut off. That person allegedly reached out to gossip accounts offering exclusive content for a price. Still, Cardi's name kept trending. Her fans celebrated, saying this was karma for years of shade. One viral tweet read, "Cardi didn't just clap back, she dropped receipts and ended the conversation." But others were calling it a dangerous line crossed, saying this feud went beyond music. It became personal, even cruel. As the chaos unfolded, new footage appeared. Nicki spotted leaving her mansion, covering her face, refusing to answer paparazzi questions. One reporter shouted, "Nicki, are you going to rehab?" And she replied faintly, "Y'all believe anything you see online?" But the exhaustion in her voice told another story. She looked fragile, not like the fierce Barbie fans were used to. Then came the audio. Another leaked voice memo, allegedly from a phone call between Nicki and her brother, surfaced on X. In the clip, a woman sounding like Nicki says, "They're saying I'm crazy. They want me out. But I know who's behind this." The next few seconds were silence, then static, then what sounded like her crying before the call ended abruptly. Cousins, if that audio's real, it confirms one thing. Nicki believes this entire situation was orchestrated. And insiders say she's now hiring a private investigator to trace where the clip came from. One blog claims Cardi's former hairstylist was already contacted by lawyers. Another says Nicki's team has subpoenas ready for multiple gossip accounts. At the same time, Cardi's inner circle started throwing subtle shade. Her makeup artist posted, "When you fight demons, make sure they're not in your mirror." Fans immediately connected it to Nicki. Then Cardi's sister Hennessy tweeted, "Energy don't lie. Some people been evil since day one." Cousins, every move felt intentional. Every post felt like a jab. But in the middle of this war, One anonymous insider made a chilling statement to Hollywood Unlocked. "This isn't about beef anymore. It's about exposure. Someone wants the world to see the real Nicki, and they won't stop until she's done." Nicki's husband, Kenneth Petty, reportedly tried stepping in to protect her image. But that backfired when fans resurfaced his old controversies, saying he made things worse. Nicki went silent again. Her Instagram comments filled with both prayers and mockery. Some fans said they missed the old Nicki. Others said it's time she gets help. Meanwhile, Cardi's numbers kept climbing. Am I the Drama? Hit #1 on Apple Music in 5 countries. Fans started saying this scandal didn't hurt her. It helped her. Some even speculated she timed the leak to boost sales. But what they didn't know was that Nicki's team had something of their own, a retaliation plan that could flip everything. Because late last night, one of Nicki's closest collaborators, a producer known only as Jay, posted on X, "They think they can play with me? Watch what drops next week." Within minutes, his account was locked. Nobody knows what he meant. But Cardi's camp reportedly went on high alert. And cousins, that's where it gets bone-chilling, because an alleged counter-leak involving Cardi's own unreleased footage has been teased by several insider blogs. The caption on one read, "You wanted to play dirty? Let's get filthy." So the question is Nicki about to fight back in a way nobody expects? Or has this feud finally gone too far, with both women risking everything? Stay tuned, because what happens next might destroy more than reputations. It might expose the entire industry. And trust me, cousins, Phase 3 will reveal who's really behind the leaks and how the game turned deadly quiet before the storm. Cousins, things have taken a terrifying turn. What started as a petty online feud has spiraled into something darker, deeper, and possibly career-ending for both Cardi B and Nicki Minaj. Just 48 hours after Nicki's producer Jay tweeted that cryptic warning, watch what drops next week. A new file titled redbottomconfession.mp4 began circulating in private Telegram groups and gossip forums. Users claimed it contained unreleased footage from a Cardi B studio session, where she allegedly made disturbing remarks about using secrets to sell records. The video spread like wildfire before being pulled offline, but not before thousands downloaded it. In the clip, you can hear Cardi's voice saying, "They play dirty, I play digital, you can't bully me when I got the receipts." That one line ignited chaos. People started wondering if she did orchestrate Nicki's leaked clip, or at least knew about it. Then, a tweet from an industry ghost went viral. That video didn't come from nowhere. Cardi's team been planting stories for months. The leak was the final chess move. But what really shook the internet was an anonymous post on Reddit claiming that both rappers were being watched by federal investigators after multiple accounts tied to the leaks were traced to overseas servers, suggesting there might have been hacking, blackmail, and money laundering involved. Fans thought it was fake until a verified journalist from Complex hinted that there's an ongoing cybercrime investigation involving multiple entertainment figures. Nicki's team immediately denied any hacking involvement, but insiders told Page 6 that her lawyers were in direct contact with digital forensics experts, trying to find the source of the leak. And apparently something they found scared them, because one of her reps told reporters, "If this goes public, it won't just ruin careers, it'll expose contracts." Meanwhile, Cardi B posted, then deleted, a chilling tweet that read, "When you dig graves, make sure you got enough room for 2. Cousins, that line alone sent shivers across social media. Fans debated if it was a threat, a warning, or a sign that this feud had crossed into something none of them were prepared for. Then, Nicki vanished. No posts, no stories. Her team said she was focusing on health and family, but rumors exploded that she'd been admitted to a luxury rehab facility in Malibu under a private name. A paparazzi drone even caught footage of a woman resembling Nicki arriving at a secluded treatment center, wrapped in a hoodie surrounded by security. Cardi, on the other hand, was spotted celebrating her chart-topping album with her boyfriend Stefon Diggs in New York, smiling, glowing, but noticeably quiet when reporters mentioned Nicki. One journalist asked, "Did you leak the video?" And Cardi just smirked, looked at the camera, and said, "Next question." That clip went viral instantly. Behind the scenes, whispers grew louder that Nicki's label was preparing to suspend her contract pending further evaluation. A leaked internal memo read, "Due to recent controversies and alleged substance concerns, upcoming promotional activities are on hold until clarity is reached." That one leak sent fans into meltdown, half defending her, half demanding accountability. But the most shocking twist came from someone nobody expected: Nicki's former bodyguard. In an exclusive interview with Hollywood Fix, he claimed, "Nicki's been fighting demons long before Cardi. She's surrounded by yes men. This wasn't an attack, it was exposure." He added that certain people in her circle had been using her addiction for profit, leaking bits of her private life for years. If that's true, cousins, it means this wasn't just Cardi versus Nicki. It was an entire industry conspiracy designed to destroy whoever became too powerful. Then, this morning, at 9:43 a.m., Nicki's official account posted a black screen with one word: betrayed. Within 10 minutes, it was deleted. Her fan base, the Barbs, flooded X with theories tagging Cardi, TMZ, and even Universal Music. Some think a close insider sold her out. Others think Cardi's camp might have been framed all along. As of now, insiders claim a second, even more damaging video might exist, one that could expose both rappers at once. Industry pages are saying the footage shows two megastars being manipulated by the same executives, and that this leak might end the feud but destroy their images forever. Fans are begging both women to stop. Hashtags like Nakshar Protect Nicki and Sa Stand with Cardi are trending together for the first time ever, a sign that maybe, just maybe, the internet's realizing how far this war has gone. Still, a mysterious account named Real Ace's Backup just posted, "It's too late to stop it. Friday midnight, the real story drops." Cousins, nobody knows who's behind that account, but some claim it's tied to the same email address used to upload the first Nicki leak. If that's true, then both Cardi and Nicki are about to face something far more dangerous than a feud. They're facing exposure from within their own teams. So, the question remains, who's really behind the leaks? Was it revenge, sabotage, or a setup that both rappers fell into without even knowing? One thing's for sure, this isn't just a rap beef anymore. It's a war for survival. And before the weekend, someone's empire will fall. Stay tuned, cousin, because the next headline might just change hip-hop forever.